Hey everybody, this is Steve X and I'm bringing you my next how-to video for The Last of Us. This one is in the Left Behind DLC, and in here I will show you how to defeat the clickers and stalkers that are in the mall maintenance room on the bottom floor of the mall. This is when you're playing in the current timeline and you are trying to turn on the power so you can open some of the doors to get to the medical helicopter. Now this is somewhat similar to the Pittsburgh basement in the first part of the game, in the sense that there is a generator that you have to turn on to enable the doors, but once you turn it on or interact with it, you are going to trigger some stalkers. Now I'm not playing on the hardest difficulty, so what happens when I interact with the generator is it triggers 4 stalkers, and I was not successful in getting them to group together, so using explosives on them actually did not seem to work.
Needs power.
So I think bullets were probably um, the best method here. So what you want to do, first of all, when you go into the room, do not interact with the generator.
Here we go.
Once you do,
End of the
then
line.
right when you step down, that's when the enemies will attack. And no, they don't sneak in, they attack. So sneaking up on them is not an option either. So what you want to do is clear the room of any and all objects, which I've already done
Nothing?
here. So go throughout the room, clear out all the objects, get all the ammo you can. Make
Oh,
sure you have
jeez.
some ammo.
Damn
Um,
it.
there's a box of ammo right before you walk into the door to the basement, so make sure you get that and anything else you found outside. And that's one of the reasons I spend a lot of time scavenging. I just want to make sure I'm prepared when I come into groups of enemies like this. So as you can see, she tried the generator. It said there's nothing there, and now enabled the gas can, so you can pick
Empty.
up the gas can. So now she has to go try to
Maybe
find
I can
some
find some.
fuel from the trucks that are down here on the floor in the water. Now what you want to do is come out here and go to the right. And when you get out here, right when you take a couple of steps, that's when you'll hear them come. And here
Oh,
I am saying,
fuck.
oh shit,
Stalkers.
here they come. I try to listen for them. There's one there, one off to the side. They are coming to get you right now. I don't know if the one came to the left yet, but the main thing that you see is, and the first one kind of took me for a little surprise here. They're telling me they ignore flashlights, and here they come. Um, but once they start to attack, and this guy, once he got kind of close, I barely even moved, and he does his attack there. I thought I was maybe going to be a little sneaky, but it didn't work. So yeah, please, yeah, I know, it's a little sloppy. But then this is where I realized once I'm in this corner, the enemies all took the same route. They go behind that truck and come right to you, right down this one straight line. So just stand there, use your bullets, line them up, and take them out as they come. So you'll see I'll now listen for the next one. And he went around the truck again, coming back the same way. Now I'm just staying here in this corner, and this is working just fine. Yeah, don't make fun of my aim. Okay, now there's one more left, and he's hiding over behind this box over here. And now I thought for sure he's gonna have a straight run at me, that he's gonna come that way. But no, he too also runs all the way back, goes behind the truck to come straight at me that way. So that was a little interesting. I was like, huh, they actually line up like fish in a barrel for me. My aim improved a little bit on that one. Then that should take care of them.
Is that it? Yeah,
And now you
sounds
move
like
on.
it. Okay, find some gas.
So then you get your fuel, and then as you're get to the other side, it electrocutes the floor, you have to climb over, and you'll get to this place where you can pull out this sliding box. And the trick to doing this to get out of this room is you put it under the second garage door. And that sliding box, once it's there, the door will stay open. And then you can use it to climb through. Now, this is the same room. I just fast forwarded a little bit for brevity. This is the same room where we just killed the stalkers with the water on the floor. I now made it to the door so I can enter the next room. Now in the next room, there's going to be, I believe, 2 clickers and 2 stalkers. Maybe it's a little more. We'll see here in just a second. So we get in, and I'm going nice and slow,
Yeah,
and she hears them.
I hear you.
So I use the sound to figure out where they are, see what I'm dealing with. And yeah, I've got 5 enemies. Now with this group, first off, note that you've got one enemy right here on the left. He is easy pickings. Do not waste ammo. Don't waste anything else going after him. Just make sure the clicker's not in the room. Just sneak up and knife him. Now the nice thing about Ellie is she has a switchblade, not the shiv. The shivs you have to make, and you get 1, maybe 2 uses out of them. The switchblade you can use over and over, so you can sneak up on as many enemies as you want. So again, I made sure the clicker was not in the room when I did the attack, and now the clicker is walking out. Now I'm go ahead and getting a few items out of this room. And now with the other enemies in the other room, this is where I'm going to want to do my default move that I do when I have large group of enemies. Use a bottle or brick to pull them together. I accidentally hit that guy, and that was not very smooth there. And then use your explosives. Sound draws them together. Now that worked for only 2 of them. I was kind of surprised that last clicker didn't get hit. But as long as they're all in that room, you do have a straight shot, straight path to where they're coming. So then you can shoot them all from here. You're fairly well protected. You can aim a little better than I can. You can take them all out. And there we go. I didn't get hit once, at least on the second group. Didn't get hit at all from these guys. And so that's how you clear out the 2 main groups of enemies in the mall basement. Thanks for watching.